What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Payne. Welcome back to another Tower of God New World video. Alright guys, we're going to do something a little different today. We're going to talk about a method to convert your Rs to SRs and SRs to SSRs. And there's a lot of people who don't know how to do this, and I'm going to go through the best ones you guys could possibly choose and why you should choose them. There are quite a few here that will actually help your team grow. So if you're free to play especially, this is going to help your account boost a little bit and maybe help you through progression, because some of these units actually have incredible skills and they're all exclusive weapons are available. Everything is available to them just like your SSRs and your SSRs Plus. The only difference is their stats are lower by a fair margin, but a lot of these support units, again, will help you carry your teams further up through the chapters that you're stuck on. So let's talk about how to do this first. So how do you get an SR to an SSR? So let's start off with, for example, a few of the good units and how to do them. So first off, this unit right here, Gray, really good unit. One of the only sleep units outside of lore. Actually sleeps the enemy, and every time you hit the enemy, they take a full-on critical hit. Another skill that she possesses here is the beginning of battle creates a terror orb. At the start of battle, she deals fire. When she fires a terror orb towards the enemy, whoever gets hit first with the orb gets 5 seconds of fear, which means they just stand there and don't do anything. So it's a great way to continue CCing the enemies while you're trying to kill them, and gives you some time to develop your energy to kill some enemies. So Gray is actually a really, really good unit. Now, another really good unit is this light healer. A lot of people actually don't know about Nia. I'm saying this way off. Delivery. Let's go with delivery boy. Okay. So you can see here as a special delivery, restores 50% of their missing HP to the lowest HP ally, and then increases their HP recovery by 75% for 10 seconds. Max recovery 500% of the caster's attack, and then delivery boy uses the skill on himself if there's no other allies that are left. Right over here, swings his noodle carrier at an enemy, deals 380% attack damage, jolting them, and then he swings once more to stun them for 2 seconds. So a pretty decent CC for a healer. Throws a noodle coupon at the furthest ally, healing their HP by 120% of attack for every second for 10 seconds, and then uses the skill on himself if there are no other allies left. And then lastly, recovers 15% of his max HP whenever he heals an ally. If he is at max HP, he creates a barrier for himself for 5 seconds. So this is actually a really good backup healing support unit for the light team if you're going to go full light. So not a bad choice, okay? Moving on over here to Tin. Tin's actually pretty damn good. So Tin, first off, locks the enemy for 5 seconds using Shinsu beads. He then smashes them with the mace to deal 500% of his attack damage. The attack coefficient is increased to 600% if the target's HP is 400% or below. Then he does AoE around that target for another 300 damage. So pretty damn good move. Swings his mace 2 times, making them bleed if they're hit both times. Bleeding enemies take 150% of his attack for every second the bleed is up. He recovers 30% of his damage dealt over 7 seconds. And then lastly here, he deals 525 attack as a damage to a random enemy at the start of the battle, knocking them forward, making you guys attack them a lot quicker. So pretty damn good unit, I have to admit. So really, really enjoy that unit. Another really good unit here is going to be a tank over here on the red side. So Hax is actually pretty damn resilient. So Hax rests on top of her cushion to recover 30% of her max HP every second for 4 seconds. She cannot take any action and cannot be jolted while this is happening. Her strikes a person with a cushion. Insane. Damages enemy range and stuns them for 2 seconds. Additionally, she decreases the attack of the target by 25% for 6 seconds. So really good sustainability for this tank. Hax creates a cushion shield to increase her frontal physical resistance by 60% for 7 seconds. She cannot take any other actions while she's defending. And then lastly, this is the big one. She increases her max health by X amount depending where you are in the skill level. 25% I think is level 1. So the start of the battle, and then she keeps this. This is a really tanky tank, honestly, really good. Moving over here to Ho. Another really good assassin, a mage here. So let's take a look at the skills. Grabs an enemy with the highest attack, decreases their magic resistance by 50%, and then stunning them for 5 seconds. So a great way to stop like a team with Endorsi or a team with hats, right? If you have a lot of those kicking around that you're fighting against, they cannot be targeted while grabbing the enemy. Upon letting them go, deals 400% of attack as damage to the enemy. Shoots 2 piercing Shinsu orbs. Each orb does 320% of his attack as damage to enemies. Creates a barrier equal to 5% of his max HP. The barrier lasts for 6 seconds for every enemy it hits by an orb. So again, pretty damn good skill. So Ho causes a Shinsu explosion to deal 600% of the attack to nearby enemies. And then lastly, over here, creates a barrier equal to 50% of his max HP when he receives damage that causes him to die first during battle, okay? After 3 seconds, it self-destructs to 525% of his attack to nearby enemies. The explosion is canceled if Ho dies within 3 seconds. So if he dies first after the 3 seconds, he creates this explosion that does mass AoE damage. So not a bad unit here for that. If you're looking for an assassin, she's actually not bad either. Serena, sorry. Let's go over here. See the skills. Now these are going to the SRs, and I haven't limit breaked her very much yet, but you can see here. Right here, skills. Serena ambushes the enemy with the lowest HP, dealing 100% of her attack 8 times. Her active skill cooldowns are reset if this attack kills the target. So if you manage to kill somebody, this will be happening again, okay? Including her active skills. Serena conceals herself for 3 seconds, increasing her attack for basic attack by 250. Serena linen targets the enemy throat to deal, I don't know why it says linen, that's a weird way to say that, and then silencing them for 4 seconds, so pretty massive damage and good 4-second silence. And then lastly, Serena decreases her target physical resistance by 15 when attacking an enemy that isn't attacking her. So this is great for full physical teams. She's an actual great addition to boost your damage. So there's a couple good units there. Another really easy one here to look at is one here, this old hag, Yunsuk, and the reason why she's pretty good is she actually does a charm. So you can see here she does it's called a coax in this, but draws out the furthest enemy. The target stops all action and moves forward for 4 seconds. In addition, their magic resist is reduced by 60%. So it's a great way to get like Wang Nans or Evans to come out towards you. She'll actually target them. They'll come closer. Everybody can attack them. So they're now in the front line and they take way more damage from magic. So good for magic teams. She also increases the attack of allies with higher attack stats than herself by 25% for 5 seconds. So a great way to boost your attack. And then shoots a blast of flame Shinsu to deal 450% of her attack and then stuns enemies in a fan shape. And then lastly creates a flame Shinsu barrier equal to 300% of her attack for 7 seconds when her HP drops. So a little bit of a survivability for 1 time per battle. Now there are a lot of other really good units. For example, over here, the Go Sing Yo for light units for especially boosting their attack speed and swiftness. There are a lot of other really good units to look through, guys. So take your time and go through it. But I'm going to go ahead and just build one with you right now, okay? So we're going to do this one here. This is how you do it. You go to Proficiency, and you can see there's an Enhanced Grade option. If you click that, it's going to say you need to get Proficiency 6. So first thing you want to do is grow this Proficiency up to level 6. There we go. Okay, you get yourself some extra Suspendium while doing it. Now if you click Enhanced Grade, you'll see here you require 60 of these, okay? An enhancement scroll used to increase teammate grades or redefine how you do your story. So this will actually boost them up. You can see here 100%, 100%, 100% rather than 80, 80, 80. As you can see here, I don't have enough to do it, but let's take a look at the rares and see how much that costs. Okay, so we'll do Goseng here. So because I think this will probably cost a little less. So let's go to level 6. There we go. Okay, get yourself some Suspendium. And then this should cost less, so it's 30. So now this will go up to an SR quality, okay? So if you click that, I'm just going to do it just to show you guys. I don't care if I use the currency. It's not a big deal to me. I'll get these back again. There you go, successfully enhanced. The stats increased, and then there you have it. Her proficiency is up. So that's how you do it, guys. So if you are lacking in certain classes in your elements, this is a fantastic way to get this done. Now, how do you get yourself those tokens, right? That's going to be everyone else's question coming up. So right over here, it's a consumable item, I believe, and you can get these in 2 different ways. There's story mode that drops them. There is adventure mode. I believe conquest drops it as well. And I'm not 100% sure, but idle may actually do it too. I have to check for the idle part. I'm not 100% sure, but I believe the other areas is a way to get them. Let's claim this real quick. Let's see if there's a way to see what drops. Does it give you an item? Can you see what items drop? No, it doesn't actually tell you here, which is unfortunate. But there you guys have it. That's how you do it. A lot of people were asking questions on how to convert your SRs to your rares to SRs and SRs to SSRs. That's how you do it. Proficiency level 6, enhance, get those scrolls, and you guys will be able to do that for some of your units. Now, it is very rare to get those scrolls, so don't just use them like I do willy-nilly. Actually, think about what you want. Look at their kits again. I gave you some good examples of ones that are worth doing, but those may not fit your team mold. So look again yourself and see what works best for your team. All right, guys, this is Payne. I'll talk to you guys in the next one.